We've been talking a lot about, living our purpose and how important it is to live our purpose. And just a couple of nuggets I wanted to drop on you guys. If you haven't heard the last two episodes, we really went in talking about the different distractions that we go through and the different things that come to try to hinder the purpose that God has placed in us. So if you haven't heard episode 12 and 11, you need to go back and listen to those. I think that they will encourage you. A lot of people have been encouraged. A lot of people have, thanked me for just talking about some of those things, because we all struggle a lot of times with getting things done that we know that we should get done, that's according to why we were placed here on the earth. And that's the thing that's going to be fought the hardest. But some things that I think that we can do, one thing that I think we need to do that sometimes I think that we don't do, and that's value today. Sometimes we're looking too far down the road, we're thinking too far ahead, and we're not valuing today. What you desire to be tomorrow, you have to do today. You have to put some value on today. You have to manage today. What you are doing today is either bringing you closer to your goal for pushing you, or is pushing you farther away. What you are doing today is either bringing you closer to that purpose and fulfilling that purpose, or it is pushing you farther away. I think sometimes when we wake up as human beings, we don't understand that, listen, all I am in control of right now is today. What can I do today to create a better tomorrow? What can I do today to fulfill the purpose that is going to be, manifested tomorrow, or to get to that destination that's down the road? It has to be a day by day thing. Every day we don't do what we're supposed to do, it just puts us behind a day on getting to our destination. So it's very important that we do the right thing, because if we do the wrong thing today, we'll spend tomorrow repairing those things. So not only do we have to value today, we have to also make sure that we are doing the right things today that is going to get us to the destination that God desires for us. And I've been guilty of it many a times, where I'm just thinking next week or next month. And it doesn't mean that we can't visualize those destinations, but sometimes we're caught up in the destination, or we're celebrating a destination that we're not even working towards. And that's why I was talking to you guys in the last couple episodes about constantly telling everybody what you're getting ready to do. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. We're celebrating destinations that we're not even working towards, because we're not valuing today, because we are not working on that plan, because we are not knocking down those bullet points that we have for today. And it's very important that we don't find ourselves celebrating something that we're not even working towards. So don't forget, guys, please, whatever you do, value today. And another thing that we have to remember is that you cannot want something for nothing. Let me say that again. We have to be careful of wanting something for nothing. And I see this a lot in the church world. Me being in being saved, 19 years now, being in the church world, as we call it, for 18 years, one thing I see is we sell people and make them believe that they can just maybe give money and all of these different things are going to happen, or just say a prayer and all of these things are just going to happen. We don't teach them, that they have to put in some type of work. Yes, it's good to plant. It is necessary to pray. But at the end of the day, anybody you can find in the Bible that fulfilled a purpose for God, there was some type of action that they were involved in. There was something that they had to do. They didn't pray and send the Lord to do all of the work. They didn't just give some money to somebody and just rubbed on a lamp and God just made, just fulfilled their purpose, and they were just at the finish line with everything. No, work has to be put in. And I think that is one of the most damaging things that I've seen in the church world, is making people believe that they can just give a few dollars and that all of these things they desire is going to happen. Listen, most things are not going to happen without you putting the work in. There's a great quote that you hear all the time. I hear people say this all the time. It says, there are two great days in a person's life: the day that they are born and the day that they discover why. When you find out what that purpose is, that is one of the greatest days in your life. But let me tell you something. That purpose is not going to be fulfilled if you do not put in the work. You have to build self-discipline. There's two kinds of people. There's the kind of person that says, I'm going to wait until I feel like it to do it. And there's the kind of person that says, I have to do it so I can feel like it. And most of us know exactly what that means. You know, if you wait to until you feel like doing something to do it, if you wait until everything's perfect, and I talked about that in the last podcast, then 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 times out of 10, 9.9 out of 10, you are not going to do it. Most things that you're going to go forward in and do according to your purpose, those days that you're doing it, you're not going to feel like doing it. Why? Because there's so many different other things we could be doing that feels great to the flesh, whether that's eating, whether that's watching TV, whether that's playing games, whatever it is that you like to do. It is so many other things that you could be doing instead of sitting down and grinding out the purpose that God has given you. Because the purpose that God has given you is going to take work. A lot of times it's going to take studying. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take focus. Listen, it's so much easier to just go and flick on the TV and watch multiple episodes of your favorite show, or to just go purchase, something that you love to eat, or just cook up a meal that is so delicious to you, you know what I mean? Just something else other than doing your work. Is just so many other things that you can do. And now you've cooked up this great meal and ate, and now you're lazy and you don't feel like doing anything at all. You have to understand, no matter how talented you are, if you are out of position, you can never reach your potential. So you have to value today. You can't want something for nothing. You have to put in the work. It is super important that you put in the work. And just talking about putting in the work, it's making me think about something that I've been dealing with over